Hi, would you like to become more productive by spending time? And what am I talking about? Hi, I'm Tanya Shipman from Business Automation 101. When I'm talking about spending time, it's about taking time out of your day to become more productive. And that might sound counterproductive. It might sound like that doesn't really make sense, but it really does. Because when you are spending time to become more productive, you're actually investing in your business. You're investing in improvements, you're investing in research, you're investing in ways to streamline, systemize, set up training, be able to become more productive because you've taken time that you think you might not have to actually give yourself more time. So time spending is about saying, I need a solution. This is driving me nuts. This is annoying. This is something I don't want to do. This is a task that has to be done on a repetitive basis. So once a week, once a day, once a month, whatever it might be. And it's something you really don't want to do. It's whatever the reason is. You really don't want to do this. So you spend the time to find another way of doing it. Now, it might be a system. At the moment, you've got to try and remember all the things that I have to do for this task. And I hate doing it, so I put it off until the last moment. And then when I do it, I spend more time and I waste time trying to remember how to do everything to get it done properly. And that's one system where you use a system like that's one problem where you use a system like a checklist, so that I hate doing this. There's no software that does it for me. There's no person who does it for me, but I'm the only one who can do it. So create a system, a checklist where when it's time to do that task, you don't have to remember how to do it. When you don't like doing things, you put them off. It's human nature. So spend some time finding out how I can quickly create a checklist. Now, it might be using something like Google Voice typing, so that as you're doing the task, you're able to record what you're doing. And there's a lot of other programs that can transcribe for you. So as you're doing it, have a system set up on your phone, all the different Apple products that are out there, and record what you're doing, speak as you do something, and then you've got a checklist. That's one way. Type it up as you do it. Record it. Exactly as I'm doing on a Facebook Live, do a screen share, save it somewhere where you can do it. Use any of the many screen capturing software that we can use to be able to say, okay, when it's time to do that again, I can just run that video and remember what I've got to do. So you've spent some time to create a way of finding it. Now, it might be that what is something that you have to do that you really don't want to do is something that can be done by software. So again, you spend some time and find out what is the best software. You ask in groups. You go to Business Automation 101, my group, and ask the question there. You're invited to join that group. And I'll put the link down below. The point of this is that there's software out there that might be able to do it. If you don't know what the software is, it's really hard to search for it. If you don't know what the right terms are. Now, not that long ago, I had a person who wanted to send out multiple people a letter. And he was trying to find out, was there an easy way of doing it? Now, for anybody who has ever used Word, we know that there's mail merge, where you simply set the letter up, create a mail merge, and a database from Access or other sorts of programs that can have a database that you can get information from, and be able to create the thousands of letters that he wanted to create. But he didn't know the term mail merge. He was looking for, how do I send out multiple letters? And it was sending him to all sorts of different places. It wasn't something that he had ever run across before or ever needed to use. So just because you think everybody knows the term, it doesn't necessarily mean that way. So we were able to show him how to use Word and multiple other type programs to do a mail merge, and he was able to create the letters. On top of that, I advised him to use a window-faced envelope, and then he didn't even have to worry about labels. But he was able to send out all the letters by using software. He spent some time asking, in this case, it was a Skype group, and just saying, hey, I've got to do this. This is what I need to do. Does anybody know? Is there a software that can do it for us? That's where you don't know what you don't know to be able to get something that can do for you, something that can save you time. He was going to hire somebody to sit there and type them all up. That's expensive, counterproductive, and would have taken quite a bit of time to type up these thousands of letters, because the information was already in a database. That's what the person would have typed from, and Word and Mailmerge allows you to do that immediately. Or you can spend some time hiring a VA, a virtual assistant, or somebody who works with you in your office, in your business. And that means that you're spending the time to sit down and work out, what do I want? What do I need? What skills does this person have to have? How many hours do I want them to work? How much do I want to pay them? You're spending that time so that you then have somebody that you can train up to assist you. So time spent allows you to become more productive when you're spending it in a smart way. And if you're not spending time to improve your business, you're wasting time. You're doing things that could be done for you either by software, by a system, or by training a person to do it for you, or training for yourself to find out an easier way of doing things. So if you're somebody who is going to be sending all those letters out, if you're the one who's typing it up, to spend the time to find out, is there another way of doing it? The training involved, watch a couple of YouTube videos, ask somebody to pay for somebody to show you how to do it, whatever it might be, means that you have become more productive. Because the next time this problem comes up, you don't have to go looking for it. It's already been solved for you. Spending time to solve a problem makes you more productive. And that's a fact. I've proven it multiple times over decades that stopping, working out what's annoying, time-consuming, something you hate doing, or just something that has to be done but you don't want to, spending that time to find a better way of doing it, a smarter way of doing it, is a really worthwhile investment into your business. If you're wondering what you can spend time on, post comments down below and I'll get back to you. I'll come and join my group Business Automation 101 and ask some questions in there. Spending time to save time allows you to be more productive. I'm Tanya Shipman from Business Automation 101, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.